this is going to be my morning talk show. I'm going to show you what I did. This is for my little grandson, Credence. All right, he wanted one that opened up like this and made a box, so he could put his stuff in it on his dresser. So he wanted blue, and so because I'm not giving this to a winner or anything, I just used all the blue scraps of yarn that I had, because then, you know, it was a place to use them. So I just hot glued it all onto here. And the Kleenex box, I did this too. So Macy wants one now too. So she wants a pink one. So once again, I'm using my pink scraps. Well, here's the box, Kleenex box, and same as that one, I put the contact paper on it after I cut the box open like this. So then you want to line up the back first, because it has to open and be right in the center of this back place. So I'm centering it, and I'm going to glue it down to this back piece first, right here. Nobody told me how to do it, so I'm just making up my directions. Of course, when I knit or crocheted it, I had to crochet it and not sew it hooked to, you know, the whole thing hooked. I had to leave this part open and just sew it to the back and the arms. I don't know if anyone's even crocheting any. You know, I told you you can get the pattern on YouTube. But I sent away today a winner. I decided every week I'm going to make one and send it to one of my video friends, subscribed video friends. And you just have to let me know you want one, and I'll put you in the drawing for that week. And I don't know what color I'll be making, so, you know, although this week's, for the next one, I already have the person. So don't get all excited. Is that rude to say? Anyway, I just mailed one to, I wrote her name down. Well, I'll look it up in a minute, because she doesn't know it yet. But I made it to the post office. The mail goes out at 3, and I ran to the post office before 3, so it would go out today. And they're supposed to get it on Tuesday. And it is a purple one. This lady wanted a purple one. And so I made it, and it will go out to her. Okay, as soon as I get this glued right here, I'll tell you the name of the winner for this week. Well, actually, it's next week's, because I mail it today. She gets it Tuesday. It's next week's winner. And then I'll announce next week's winner. All right, I write them down on my tablet because I'm very forgetful. And I'm also very forgetful for everything. All right. I have a whole bunch of entries written down, and here's the winners. All right, the purple one went to Jeanette Anthony. Jeanette Anthony, you won a purple one of these. Kleenex box, couch Kleenex box. So I mailed it. So look for it next Tuesday or Wednesday. And it has contrasting pillows, because everybody wanted to try that. So I put some of this color pillows on it, and it is cute. So thanks for watching, everybody. You don't know how happy I am. And oh, today, when I went to the grocery store, the little box boy, he wasn't little, he's bigger, taller than me. Anyway, he goes, "What's your name?" And I said, "Angela Burton." And he goes, "Do you have a grandson?" I said, "Yeah, I have a lot of them." And he goes, "Grant?" I said, "Yeah, Grant's my grandson." He goes, "Are you Material Mom?" Isn't that cute? He knew me. And then the clerk looked at him. "This is Material Mom. She has a YouTube channel." That was the first time time anybody, I wanted to say, I was embarrassed, you know. I didn't know what to say. So anyway, no one ever recognized me before. First time. So, now I got to make sure I look good when I go to town and not like a slob. My hair bunned. I'm going to wash my hair tonight because it's, you know, before Sunday. But I bunned it because, you know, I didn't want to fix it all curly when I'm just going to get it wet tonight. All right, so what I'm doing is glue gunning down this part. I had Credence's done, but I didn't want to go get it to him unless till I had Macy's done. Because, you know, that's not very nice, giving it to one and the sister's going, where's mine? So then Brinley heard that. She came the other day and she heard I'm doing it. And then she looks at me like, do I get one too? I'm like, oh, great. How many am I going to have to make now for the grandkids? So I will. You just got to give me time, little kids. You just got to give me time. And the Kleenex boxes, they're like $2 each right off the bat. And I put contact paper on because they're so flimsy. But I think I can order some from Temu, plastic boxes that would be better. Because now, you know, Ellie's going to want one. They don't want them for tissues, though. They just want them for their dolls and stuff, which is fine. I don't care. All right. Now, right now at Fetch, there is a big, you get 3,000 points if you find a referral. So if you are a member of Fetch, you know, get the Fetch app and then upload the app or download, whatever it's called, upload. Then you find somebody to sign up under you, you get 3,000 points right off the bat. And if you go with my RRD7GK, that's my number. And then we both get more points. And I got my $25 gift, or $20 or $25, I can't remember, gift certificate from Amazon. So I was thrilled. So you guys do it, Fetch. And you just take a picture, snap your picture of your receipt, and you will start gathering up points. And I have not given them one. Look at how this glue gun leaks everywhere. There hasn't been one receipt that they didn't take. Like I used to do swag bucks, and that's the survey, and you get money. But there were so many receipts they wouldn't take. They only took certain stores. But Fetch takes post office, gas, everything. They just want to know what you're spending money on, I guess. I don't know what it is. Probably so they can know inflation, maybe. Maybe it's going to help us. I doubt it. And Chad Daybell, now we're waiting to see if he gets the death penalty. And those poor family members that gave their talks, how they're going to miss their family member and how it's impacted them. I don't know what it's called. The impact speeches. The son of Lori, what was his name? Colby, whatever his name is. I have a lot of Cobys and Colbys in my life. Can't remember. His was so sad. He lost everything, a brother, a sister, a mother. So really sad. But at least he has children. I don't know if he's still married, but it's just really sad. But none of Chad Daybell's children came in to testify for him and say, my dad's a good guy. He's the only one we have left. He shouldn't die. They didn't say that, did they? It's so sad because Tammy's family lost those kids, the Daybell kids, because they believe their dad. Anyway, the whole thing is just sickening. Sad. Oh, look it. I have a goof right here. You don't want the ends of your yarn sticking out. That is a bad sign of a crocheter. You're supposed to hide all the ends. I burned myself on my glue gun yesterday. right underneath my fingernail. The glue hit under there or something, and it hurt. And of course, I didn't have a bowl of water that you're supposed to have here for your safety. My cold's getting much better, though. And I always get over them. If I get a cold, I get over it pretty fast. It wasn't that bad a cold, I don't think. Just a little bit of snot and coughing. But anyway, I never did. Well, I take an immune and vitamin B and C extra. But tomorrow, there won't be any sign of it left, I hope. I always think you should have positive thinking. When I was in high school, when I was a girl, well, I've been a girl my whole life. When I was young and in high school, and I would tell my mother, I would be sick. And I'd say, but I'm only going to be sick for 2 days, and that's all I get to be, and then I'm better. And I think that positive, it always worked. And my mother always laughed, said, told people. She didn't have much to brag about me to other people. Oh, Angie can sew. Oh, that was it. But she could brag about, oh, Angela, she's healthy. She has a positive attitude. If she gets her mind to it, she does it. That was a good compliment from my mother. It is true. Because that's what I did. But, like, I could do things. I knew I could. And that's why I did my YouTube channel. Because it was on my bucket list. I don't know why I wanted to. Probably because I remember I told you I wanted to be a stand-up comedian. But I never got to be that. On the cruise ships, they always have, you know, people volunteer to go up on the stage and, like, the Newlywed Game or, you know, something like that. And I always wanted to do it kind of secretly, but I'm a volunteer. They never picked me. And, of course, if you're doing that Newlywed Game, you have to have a husband. But I really think I could be entertaining up there if they let me. I could really entertain them. Tell them a few things. But probably make a fool of myself is what my family would say. So, I won't do it. But they do have those old couples on there, you know. And so, I could do it. I know I could. But what do they always give you? You win a bottle of wine or champagne or something. I don't drink. I want something else, please. Can't you give me something else? Free laundry or something? Because when we go on the 22-day cruise, we are going to have to do laundry. I've never done laundry. I just wash by hand, but not... You don't wash jeans by hand. Although I did know this lady, this girl, when I was married and having my daughter. She was real poor, and she didn't have a washer and dryer, and she washed all her laundry, even the jeans, in the bathtub, and did her laundry by hand and hung it up. And I thought, oh, that would be hard to wash your jeans. Bring them out? Oh, you'd have to have strong hands. Of course, I guess our grandmothers did it on the board. Well, not the young people's grandmothers, just us old people. And my grandma, she would tell me about how her worst job was washing the separator from the milk. And she hated doing that. And she also hated washing the lanterns, the black smoke that, you know, charred up the lanterns. And she hated washing that. Okay, look. Now, I thought about putting a ribbon here to pull it open with, but a couch doesn't have a ribbon right here. So then it wouldn't be realistic. So I'm not going to. And I don't, all right, I'm going to be honest. I don't really like this hot pink with this. But like I say, this was the pink one I made, and then I ran out of yarn. And I had half of this made. So I took it out, and then I had enough to finish this piece. And you just make one piece, not a slit. And then I had enough for the pillows, and then I just used this leftover pink for the back. But, you know, how long is it going to last on their dresser? a year. That will be lucky if it's a year. Okay, so now I have them done. Here's one for them and one for them. The two, boy and girl. So next I'll make Brinley one. I'll ask her what color she wants. And I might have it. Maybe. Who knows if I have it or not. Somebody was complaining in the comments that there were so many commercials. I'm sorry, I can't control the commercials. That's YouTube doing that part. I don't do it. And Jamie is on an antibiotic, and so he is, he thinks it'll get better. So I didn't hear him coughing down there today, so I'm hoping that works. And so, he already had that antibiotic from his gout, so he took them. Okay, yes, Jeanette Anthony, the winner. And like I said, I'm going to crochet one a week. That's easy for me to do. It doesn't put too much pressure on me. And I will give away to my subscribers one a week. So, maybe I'll tell you what color I'm working on. And then if you want that color, you can tell it. And I'm working on this other YouTube project, another video show. Does it look like a seagull? I sculpted it out of bread dough. You put glue with some bread, and then you get it it's wet then, and you dip your fingers in wetness, and the toothpick, you cut the toothpick. I'm waiting for them to dry to paint them so I can finish the project. Does it look like a seagull? This just looks more like just a bird. We don't care. But this one I gave feet to. Toothpicks. Because I'm going to finish my project here. And put them on here. And they're going to be cute. Little. But I was thinking, if you don't live by the ocean and you wanted to make something like this, this would be a good craft for little kids. Just go have them gather some little twigs in the forest. Or wherever you live. And then do it in this way. Like a bunch of logs. And then have them try to sculpt little birds. Now, see, what I did was, it was quite easy. You just go on your phone. I'll show you. Oh, I almost was telling you my phone code. All right, you just go on here and you type in Google, pictures of seagulls. And they come up. And so then you just find one that you think you can sculpt. Or, make one look like it. Oh, keep telling me crap that I don't think you guys need to know. Okay, here's the one I copied. We'll see if it looks like it. Where is it? I lost it. Well, see, these two, both of those, this one looks like this one. Kinda. This one is a more squatty one because he's sleeping in the wind, like that one. But they're still wet. They got to dry, probably overnight, and then I'll paint them. And then I'll show the whole video I made. So that's what I was doing today. And then I got to plant my pansies. So I went out to do it. And then guess what, Jamie? He turned the sprinkler on. I'm like, I can't do it now. The sprinkler's where I was going to be planting. Can't do it. But it'll be fine. I can wait. Maybe I was glad because I didn't really want to do it. No, I do. It's just that you have to get on your hands and knees. But I do on my knee pads. I'll put on my knee pads and I will put my gloves on and just go do it. And then I'll be happy. Okay. I think I've covered everything on the list. And it's going to be the weekend. And what am I going to do this weekend? Nothing, I hope. I want to rest up. I want to crochet and just maybe rest and watch some movies and go take these to those little kids. I should video their faces and if they like them. That would be cute video, huh? All right. It's Saturday, so I'll publish this. And hopefully my seagulls will dry and I'll get them painted so I can show you the finished product. And that will be the next thing I do. And then next week, what am I going to do next week? We still haven't gone to the tree house and had Jamie tell us how he built it. And we still haven't floated in the pool. Hopefully next week it will be hot enough we get to do that. Let's check the weather. Us, or just me. Check the weather. The 10-day forecast. Today, 65. Tomorrow, 71. Next Wednesday, 76. Thursday, 82. 85, 82. Okay, we'll be floating next week. So and tomorrow I'm going to too. And so I might just get up and get my swimsuit on first thing. I probably won't. All right, that's it. And